Hey everyone, welcome back to Gundam Build Guide. This is going to be probably a pretty short video, because this is another inconsequential week in the game. In a weird twist, the Sokai suits from last week are still available, at least currently. But as with last week, they still have horrible rates and should be avoided at all costs. So anyway, there's one new Gundam this week for the events of this week, and it's the Gundam Gremory. Now, the rates are really good, so if you want it, you're going to get it. And this is from an IBO spin-off manga called IBO Gecko. Now, despite being a Gundam, it really doesn't look very Gundam-like. It has this weird Grim Reaper / Zeta Gundam bad guy motif. So it totally reminds me of like the Ashimar and the Boundock from Zeta Gundam, but it's still a Gundam. Also, since it is a Gundam, even though it's got a mono eye and a Zaku face, I guess it's sort of like IBO's Death Scythe. That seems to be what they're getting at. Anyway, since it resembled the Boundock so much, once I got some parts of it, I painted it up in Boundock colors, and there it is. This is my build of the week. I also finished off the SD Winning Gundam out of boredom because I've been doing polls every week, and now I'm going to hopefully stop giving the game money for a while, unless next week they really pull out something spectacular and I am a liar. But wait, we're not done yet. So this week, the charity suit is one of the best charity suits they've ever released in the game. It's the Korin Capel. Okay, if you guys have never seen Turn A Gundam, there's this complete sadistic freak named Korin Nander who's like, I don't know, kind of a lolcow character. Anyway, he like wears this like weird like dominatrix costume and like does a bunch of crazy shit. And then at the end of the series, spoilers, it turns out that he's like experienced a bunch of other Gundam series. So he makes this weird Char custom Capel. And anyway, they released it this week. It's really fun. It has a decent rapid shooter attack. It also has a freaking rocket punch, but as much as I wish that was good, the rocket punch kind of sucks. Nonetheless, it's probably the strongest Capel we've ever seen in the game. So if you guys love Capels like I do, definitely get this thing. I customized mine so much, but then I still ended up having this like completely epic Capel versus Capel ultimate battle in the extreme scenario mission. So that was pretty fun. Alright. Anyway, also the second half of the battle circuit drop this week, it was actually a little bit difficult for me. See, I used up my strongest suits in the first half to try and make it more challenging, and then it ended up actually being kind of hard because this is all melee suits. I mostly focus on shooter shoots, and the second half of the circuit had really, really bad bosses. Anyway, so apart from that, the arena has also updated, and because the month is about over, please be sure to grab and max out the Zaku 1 commander type if you never got it, because it's going to be replaced right now by the blue F91, which you can already get. This is the blue F91 from Crossbone Gundam. It's like Titan's colors, but not Titan's colors, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's cool. It's a free F91 in a nice, wicked awesome color scheme, so that's a fun one. And speaking of unfinished business this month, make sure you finish the crew multi-mission this week. I thought I had beaten it last week, but then it turned out there was a super annoying twist, and they actually added a 24th level to it. See, normally it ends at 20, and now this time it ended at 24. Completely caught me off guard. Anyway, it's worth doing it up to level 24, because apparently at that point you unlock extremely valuable upgrade gears, which you now need a ton of for the stronger upgraded parts. So yeah, I had to go back with a few people yesterday and do 4 more runs on it to max it out. Anyway, aside from that, yeah, not much of anything is going on this week, so hopefully next week's more interesting. Like I said, this game is kind of like dwindling in content lately. Alright, see you guys around. Later.